Mount Hermon is located at the 33rd parallel north, which is a latitude 33 degrees north of the Earth's equator. Tracing the 33rd parallel to the exact opposite side of the globe directly points to the site of the most famous alleged UFO encounter in modern history, in Roswell, New Mexico.
If you take the geographic polar opposite from Mount Hermon, you wind up in Roswell, New Mexico. Now that's not an accident, folks. It's not an accident. Fallen angels are very big on where they show up, what they do, how they do it. That should send shivers up and down your spine.
But could the global coordinates of the Roswell crash site and those of Mount Hermon have a special, perhaps secret significance?
If aliens use the 33rd latitudinal line as a waypoint, as a landing point for planet Earth, what biblical people saw thousands and thousands of years ago on Mount Hermon were entities that came down from the sky. They call them angels. We call them extraterrestrials.
My idea is these extraterrestrials, they landed at different points. Why? They knew that thousands of years in the far future, the humans would know the geometry of their land, and all of a sudden they say, hey, what's that? These are places linked together. It's not coincidence. It was on purpose.
Could the angels that descended on Mount Hermon thousands of years ago and the aliens who were reportedly seen over Roswell, New Mexico in 1947 belong to the same extraterrestrial race? And if so, does this mean that angels or aliens have been among us all along? Were they left behind to monitor us? Or perhaps even guide us into the future?
Probably the last time that we had any regular interaction with these ETs as a cultural level was during the time of the foundation of Islam. For whatever reason, these guys seem to have followed a mutual collective agreement that they'd withdraw from the earth after the time of Islam, the New Testament, the Bible, etc., stay away, so that in the meantime we develop technology, we get all proud of ourselves and think, oh, we're the only game in town here. Wake up! They're all over the place. Look at the angels in the Bible. These are documented records. The people that wrote these books didn't think they were myths. They didn't think they were fake. They were writing down history.
The extraterrestrials want that in a far future of mankind, we start to see these things. We start to translate these books. We start to realize that something on Earth in geometry is wrong. And now we start to ask questions. We start to ask, for example, how can we explain that? Have we maybe been visited by extraterrestrials? And I think it's important to think in this way, because these extraterrestrials have promised to return. And one day they will return.
If we humans are now on, we'll say, the cusp of finally having some truth laid out to us about our relationship to other intelligences in the universe, I just hope that we will be looking at aliens past, present, and future as not our killers and not our saviors, but as another intelligence that we will be able to shake hands with and learn something about the cosmos.